What's up, friends and fellow prospectors? Welcome to another episode of West Coast Gold Prospecting. I'm glad you could be here and I hope you enjoy. Today we are out at a new spot, a spot we've never been to before, and we got invited out here by a buddy named Chris. Thank you, Chris, for the invite. We appreciate this. It's been fun so far. And we were across the river doing some panning and high banking, and we decided to grab the detectors, come on the other side of the river and start doing a little detecting, panning, pretty much the same thing. So figured I'd turn on the camera. I got my first target here with the metal detector, and I figured I better turn on the camera just in case, because I want to get my first piece of gold on film. I've never found a piece yet, so I'm hoping to today. So we'll see what happens. I'll turn you around, show you what the target is. We'll do a live dig, and we'll go from there. Okay, so that piece ended up being a little bullet fragment with some brass or something, whatever it is. Yeah, that was the first target here. So let's move on to the next one, see if we can find my first piece of gold. Okay, so I got a couple little targets, 2 or 3 little separate targets right in here. I went ahead and just threw them in the pan, make it easier. Let's go pan this out and we'll see. I'll show you what we got. Okay, so we ended up with a piece of lead. That was one of the targets. Let me get that off there. And then right below that piece of lead is a tiny speck of gold. So, yeah, we were able to recover the target, but wasn't gold. I have another target up here that sounded really good. It was giving off a gold signal, so I scratched off a little more material. Now it's going between gold and iron. So I'll dig that up and show you what I get. All right, so here's that next target. I'm not too sure what it is. I know it's iron, but see how it's welded together and it splits off like that? Oh, this might be some old expanded metal. Maybe. You think? Leave me a guess in the comments. On to the next target. I got a good one right here that's popping off with gold and iron back and forth, so I'll show you that one here next. Well, hey. Well, I don't know if I detected this piece or not, but this showed up when I panned out that next target. I can pick it up. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, it's a nice chunky little bit. What I'm gonna do is set it down on a rock, and if I can hear it with a detector, then I can pretty much say that it was one of the targets that I put in the pan, because I had one little piece of steel and one lead shot, and then this. And I put 2 or 3 targets in the pan. So this very well could be a detected piece. Now let me set it down on the rock here. Like right here. And I want to see if my detector can hear that. If it can, then that's my first detected piece. Well, it's detecting it, but you can hear this real light. It's not even giving off a signal on the signal bar. So I'm not gonna count that as my first detected piece, because that wasn't really what the sound I was hearing. It was probably the iron pieces. But I'll pick this back up, put it in my snuffer bottle, and I'm gonna continue on. I'm determined to find a detected piece, hopefully today. Okay, so I had a target over here. Thought I had a couple of them in the pan, but this is the only thing that was in there, that one flake, and I didn't see any other lead shot or anything. I must have accidentally panned it out or something, but anyhow, I'm gonna keep on going. It's probably 3 in the afternoon, so I don't have too much longer, but we're gonna keep playing around and see what we can find. Yeah. So me and Chris and Tony just got together and we set up the sluice boxes and just started running with some material. Chris's box is looking really good. He's got gold scattered all through there. And I just started over here and I got a few pieces showing. A few here and there, but it's not clearing out like it normally does, so you can't see everything. We got a little bit in there. Yeah. Okay, so we're back home. Sorry about the lack of footage there. We ended up staying later than I thought, and we had to take off real quick. So today, or the day this video was made, we were high banking, we were panning, we were sluicing, and we were metal detecting. We did all that in one day on two sides of the river. And thank you, Chris, for the invite. And I look forward to many more adventures with you here soon. We got some big plans, and I'm pretty stoked about it. So I have a bucket of cons. I'll take you back here and show you how many cons I have to go through. Chris, our new buddy, one of the new West Coast boys, he left me all the cons, and it's been like a week and I still haven't cleaned them up. So I'm gonna do that today, right now, and I'll show you how much I got. All right, so this is the cons. I got it in the house here because it's frozen solid. I had it in my trunk, and I was trying to chip away at it, but it's frozen solid, chunk of ice, black sands and ice. So I'm gonna get this panned out, spoonful by spoonful. I know, I need to get a cleanup system, but I usually don't deal with cons like this a whole lot. So I'm gonna pan this out. It'll take me about an hour, 2 hours or so, and then I'll show you what we got. All right. So after probably a good 2 hours of panning, this is what came out of the cons. And yeah, I know, I need a cleanup system, but I don't plan on doing a whole lot of panning and that sort of thing, so I won't do it a whole lot. Anyhow, let's see what we got for weight. Got it here next to a dime for comparison. Let's go ahead and toss it on the scale, see what we got. Me and Chris were both thinking we had over a gram, you know, just judging by the look of the sluice boxes and all that, but 0.185, not even 0.2 of a gram. I was guessing 0.7, Chris was guessing a gram, and we were so far off. But I definitely had a blast, Chris. Thank you again. Stay tuned, everybody. We've got a video out every week, different adventures. We got some amazing adventures coming up, some dredging and high banking and just gold prospecting, gold mining in general. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button for me, hit that like button, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.